You woke up this morning with this slight unease in your spirit because whatever you engaged in on the weekend served as a detractor from what your heart really wants. Ever felt that way? If you're from where I'm from, you may have been thinking this past weekend was so weird because there was no music festivals, or I wish all my friends could have come to my parents' cottage. Maybe you even had a good time regardless. And then there's the signed athletes who are thinking, wow, usually I'd be away in this country playing my sport right now, looking back on social media to catch up. Do you see the irony here? I bet that person was just like you, always envisioning stepping onto the stage of play in front of large crowds and putting on a show in front of your friends and your family in the thread of your dreams. If that took you somewhere, that's called visualization. You're probably already aware of it, but never really associated it with a technical term. And I know because I'm just like you. I remember I used to lay in bed the days leading up to a game, or usually a big one. And I'd constantly imagine myself playing at a professional level. I'd use my imagination to play the matches out in my head. I'd see me on the pitch with the ball at my feet in essentially what was a flow state. I'm grateful to say that came to fruition. And what's cool is I bet most of you picture yourselves being the magical talisman that makes no mistakes. Perfect. Keep going there, because there's a direct correlation between visualization and state of flow. It's said that visualization is a learned form of meditation. It's the same thing you do on your car ride to the game and on the way back. You think of the amazing things you did or what you could have done better. Visualization is like you're dreaming or alive in another dimension. Everything feels so tangible, palpable. I had coaches who'd always say, the game is 80% mental. Say that to a 13-year-old and watch it go over his head like a long ball. But here's some practical advice. What you could actually do is deliberately practice this. So close your eyes for a sec. What if I said you should get so deep in your thoughts that you can feel the basketball's pebbles on your fingertips, or your stutter steps in the grass before you shoot a penalty, or the smell of the rubber from the Wilson ball? If you practice this enough, what you'll be able to tap into will seem out of this world, otherworldly. What happens is you think something's through so thoroughly that when you actually go to execute it, in reality, it feels like you've been there before. I understand living in the moment and making the most of it. I do. And obviously, if I was perfect, I'd be wearing a red shirt with white stripes, a cannon right here, my name on the back, and I would have been holding an FA Cup trophy this weekend. But I truly believe in this practice. So I want to know, what side of choice do you want to be on next year? Is it evolve or repeat? If anyone would be so brave as to share their manifestation story, I would love to hear it. So please DM or comment below. Bless.